was a...
Hey! Welcome back, everyone. We are the Rock and Tour Society, once again to ruin your Tuesday evening. Who are we? We are Geeks Past Our Peaks, and doing our best to play some games to entertain you all. And tonight we are continuing what we played on our Halloween special, which is Vampire the Masquerade, 2nd edition. And we have our wonderful friend, Celtic Honey, has returned.
Yay!
To help us out with this. And Dale's going to take it over now and tell you about what the game's about, and what we're doing, and what's happening now.
Sure. So,
Storyteller.
White Wolf, the old White Wolf. I know that Onyx Publishing or Paradox Publishing has them now, but
Onyx,
this is the old 2nd edition White Wolf Vampire the Masquerade. We'll be playing that tonight. We picked it up for our Halloween special. We're going to continue it tonight, and we'll get right to the story. Do we need to do a quick recap of characters, do you think? Or just get right into
Recap of characters?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody give just a...
I can't remember who I am.
That's all right.
That's nuts.
That's your character.
Yeah, if you want to go around the table, just tell them what your name is, what your clan is, and basically your simple concept.
Franz, Falk, Wolf, and a Bruja. Up from outside of Bavaria originally, but relocated here
Full of
to
Bavarian cream.
I am playing... Who am I playing? Anya. And I don't know what I said last week, that I was born in 1764 and turned in 1919. That's just not possible. I'll try to figure out my chicken scratches a little later, but I am a gangrel, and I am Prince of the City, apparently. And next...
I am Eden Savage. I've been around for quite a while. I'm based out of Chicago normally, and I am passing through for this particular adventure.
And I am playing Jakob. He is a gangrel who is has yet to display any odd situations, but don't worry, they're coming. Hey, you're here. Brad.
I am playing Phillip. I am a Malkavian, and there is no rhyme or reason to anything that I do.
And I'm Venchensy. I'm a Ventru, if you haven't already figured that out.
So this game takes place in a fairly medium-sized town called Enlightenment, Colorado. It's a college town. There is a university there, big nightlife, all that kind of stuff. It's a city of learning, and they have their own museum. And lately, just recently, they've been putting together an exhibit for some artifacts that were found, Egyptian artifacts that were found, oddly enough, in Ireland. Franz was invited. He is a professor of mostly medieval English history, or Germany, but he's a professor at the College of Enlightenment, so they invited him, and he brought some guests, which are these folks here. So yes, at the museum there was a book, there were some other artifacts, but there was mainly a book and a couple of amulets that were very interesting. One of the gentlemen there was a specialist in folklore and the occult. He introduced himself as Hamilton Stanwyck. He was very interested in the book. He actually, Venchensy, you donate a lot to the museum and
Yes.
the college. So
Yes, I own their ass. It's more like it.
he was hoping to buy the book from you, almost had a deal, which would have meant maybe he owned your ass. But you were like, well, we'll talk about it.
Yes.
You guys kind of left, and as you were leaving, he warned you about this guy. He's an Egyptologist. Couldn't remember his name, but he's very unscrupulous and collects his stuff for
There he is up there.
whatever thing. Yes, there's
Lettering.
Hamilton Stanwyck. He also warned you about an Egyptologist named Omar something, and he portrayed this guy as very unscrupulous and just kind of like he wants these for his own gallery or whatever. He's interested in the actual occult side of it and to study it. But this other guy, he pulls the race card, and at one point there was like some artifact that he didn't get, this Egyptologist, and the professors or the researchers who were looking into it, there were 3 of them, and they died of like these curses like one was bitten by an asp and all this stuff. And he's like, if you believe that kind of
Bit him in the
if you
ass.
believe that kind of thing, I think the Egyptologists set up these murders to make it look that way.
Yeah.
So if he ever shows up about this, be wary.
Mr. John Smith just showed up. Said,
Hi,
"Good evening.
John.
Welcome.
Welcome back to the show, John."
So you guys left the museum, and as you did, a gentleman was walking up to the museum, and it ended up being this Egyptologist. And you got to talking to him. He's very stoic, and you found out that he is not just an Egyptologist. He is
He's my mummy.
Yeah, he's a mummy. And
Hello,
some of
mummy.
these things are like, oh, I helped write that book. I'd like it back. I forgot to put my name in it. I forgot to sign that guy's yearbook. Thought I'd do it. So he wants the book for very personal reasons. He told you it was to get the soul of his wife back to her body so they can be reunited. You did notice he is traveling with a wraith.
Yes.
So you met him briefly. His name was Arthur. So anyway, when you guys went back in to kind of talk to Hamilton Stanwyck and kind of maybe confront him about it, you notice he had left and some of the other people had left. Omar is still outside.
Mm-hmm.
Hamilton is gone.
Well, he went back outside, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hamilton left.
No,
Yeah, he went out the back
Omar.
door. Omar's outside. He was planning on going back,
Yeah,
but
right.
he's like,
He was
I'll wait
staying
here and
outside.
see what you
Thanks for calling,
decide.
Miss Ghost.
If somebody wants to let me know what you decide. So you guys went in and you actually did talk about how you were going to handle this situation. And the thought was to stay here and see what transpires. But Anya, you wanted to contact a couple people, if I remember.
Yeah,
right.
I want more information. I don't, because it's just, I don't trust one word over the other word.
Right.
I want to know more about each of the Hamilton and Omar.
Okay. And Venchensy, you brought up using the guru that live outside of town to
Yes.
kind of look into at least the wraith
Right.
and find out what's on the up and up.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's go ahead and pick up. You guys are standing around the museum.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the museum by the storeroom.
By the storage room with the artifacts in it. Mm-hmm. And
It's under lock and key, right?
it's
Yeah,
a
it's
locked
all locked.
door. Yeah,
But you know,
Not for long.
yeah. That's up to you guys.
oh no, we can't get in.
What's lockpicking fall under? It might have it. You know,
It's,
Probably security.
yeah.
yeah, I do have it.
Got it too.
Okay.
Definitely security.
So you guys have talked about staying here. Anya,
What are we
did
going
you,
to do then?
Do you want to make your contacts?
Yes, in order to contact Francis, I am going to try to contact Needles. He is another werewolf that lives in town. He does not live in the woods. He might be able to contact Francis for me. What would I was going to call him.
Oh, you can call him. Yeah, he picks up.
Good evening, Needles. Are you busy tonight? Is it okay if I am calling you?
Oh, why?
Yeah, no, TCB, you know. Slow night tonight, thankfully. What's up?
I was wondering if it would be okay with you if you could contact Francis for us from the Get tribe in the woods.
Sure.
We would like to ask him for a favor.
All right. Everything good or?
Well, this will interest you, I'm sure. There is a mage and a mummy in town. And the wraith.
And the raid. Don't forget the raid.
Like,
All the things.
is there a sleepover I don't know about? Or,
There's about to be.
well, okay. Do you need help? Or just Francis?
Francis would definitely be advantageous. And of course, you're always welcome.
Where are we meeting you?
In the museum.
All right. I'll get Francis
The
there.
history museum.
And then I'll be around the museum if you need me.
Oh, I appreciate that so much.
Sure. I doubt if the others will show up, but
Oh, that is fine.
I think he likes the prince.
I'm bored as hell.
He's bored as hell.
All
He
right.
likes to start shit.
I'll be there soon. I'll get a hold of Francis and send him your way.
I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Sure thing. Click.
We have a couple werewolves coming.
Oh, I mean, what's more
I didn't bring any biscuits.
variety?
Now, there was somebody else you wanted to contact too, right? About Stanwick?
Yes, to get some information on Stanwick.
Okay.
I also have another contact I would like to call. It is another, another, they haven't met. It is Nosferatu.
Mm-hmm.
A Nosferatu named the Wretched.
The Wretched?
The Wretched.
Oh. You guys have interesting names here.
He's very good at finding out information. I think that would be useful in this situation.
Steve Bear, thank you for following us.
Thanks, Steve.
So you're gonna call him?
Yes, I will call him. I guess I'll call him.
Yeah, you can. Text him. But if you call, what? What?
Are you bored?
I'm never bored. And you can hear keys clacking and everything in the right by his phone. So he's like, I'm never bored. What do you need?
Some information gathering if you're feeling up to it, and even if you're not, please.
No, April.
That's fair.
Could you find out more about a researcher for the History Museum that is called Hamilton Stanwick? He is in town with some pieces in the History Museum, and we want to know a little more about him. If you could find out, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I can. Okay. Anything else?
Well, just so you know, I'll let you know, of course, too, that there is a wraith, a mummy, and a mage in town. Stanwick is the mage.
All right, that helps. This all for the artifacts that they're doing?
Yes, the artifacts at that are being researched at the History Museum.
Okay. Well,
So you know about that, eh?
oh yeah.
Of course you do.
It's a big draw. Interesting. You want somebody else? You said there was a mummy? Do you know his name?
Well, the mummy is called Omar Alamin.
Okay. Wraith probably can't help you with.
He's with Omar.
Okay. Yeah, give me some time and I'll try and get some research for you.
Thank you very much.
Click. He's not real polite.
All right.
So okay. So you do that. About 10 minutes pass.
Well, in the meantime, I'm going out to the car to get a couple little trinkets for my people here.
Okay.
Anybody coming with?
Did I leave Sunshine outside? I don't recall. Sunshine will
Probably.
probably
She's probably still out there, but
And I'm probably going to talk to David too.
because I will go out and talk with Sunshine about getting in touch with my Chicago contacts
Okay.
and running these names as well
okay, got it.
to touch base with Kent in Chicago.
Okay, she will do that. She's like,
I'm
well,
going to
let you know to find
I'm
out.
gonna stay here and keep an eye on things.
You does he have a pistol? Do I see you have a gun or anything like that? Does anyone here like to have some sort of firepower?
No, I'm good.
Is that a yes?
No, that's all right. I've got marbles.
Eric Kenny says, yes, Sunshine was left outside last night.
Yeah, thank you.
Good memory.
Right. Bruno, you want anything?
I'm good.
Oh,
We
Franz.
don't talk that
I can't
much.
remember. Sorry. You're good. Nobody wants a friggin' gun. You don't want a gun?
Why would I use that?
I'm just saying. If you want one, what the hell?
That is your specialty, Venchensy, and you're very good at it. So
All right.
You
So
can
be
get
it.
all the guns.
I've been messing around since before guns were made.
Yeah, well,
Hey, man, my food was close.
I'm going to go out and I'm going to get something. I'm going to tell David what the hell's going on.
Okay.
I'm going to take a good look at that lock.
Actually, I was going to kind of walk the perimeter. I was going to walk by the safe and kind of examine to see exactly what type of lock it is.
It's one of those electronic key code. You have the password.
Okay.
And then there is a deadbolt in the handle too.
Kind of estimate how tough it would be.
It wouldn't be overly easy, but it's not like Fort Knox, so maybe
Because, oh, yeah, you got the computer skills.
probably be difficulty of 8 to break into it.
I'm looking at it with you, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I don't actually side, just kind of like walk by.
you side-eyed it?
Kind of side eye.
I'm like staring at it, and you're like,
It actually, I probably am walking right past them and just.
But yeah, you guys do look at the lock. It looks like it could be doable. It might be a little tough, but you might be able to pull it off. So, Venchensy, you go out to your car. David's probably sitting in the car listening to music.
David. All right, what's the situation?
so hold on, it's Kurt.
What? Oh. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kurt.
Thanks.
I'm talking to David. Move. So, I want you to stay out here and make sure everything's all right. I don't know if Dragof's still around with the kiddo, but if not, I want it out of here. Dragoff, you still here?
Actually, right over your shoulder here.
Hey,
I'm in your back pocket. Hi.
is the kid still here?
She's safe.
Right. Okay. Well, I want you to just keep an eye out, please, David. Maybe you just keep a head up, give us a call. You see some people coming up the way, and keep hidden from the car. We might need to get out of here fast, but who knows what's going to happen here?
Understood.
Wow, thanks for everybody joining and liking the live and sharing the live.
Thank you.
We got Jesus and
Anyway, pop the trunk. I'm going to get me some toys.
Pops the trunk.
Yeah.
So you walk around the back. Yeah, it's like a mobster's car.
That's nice, too. Appreciate that.
Well, it's my sniff proof. I was going to show these off, but nobody's here. I'm looking at my shadow. Nobody's there. I'm like, drag off. I'm like, so these are sniff proof, right? They're loaded with a high grade silver. So if ever the werewolves get out of hand, when I have a few of these crates around, take care of them. You understand?
So you would basically threaten the peace that we have with these groups.
There's no threatening. But when it goes south,
You can see one of the guns like lift and sit back down. No, not threatening at all.
damn,
Well, you must go inside.
I upgraded. I took it on my shoulder. I'm like, all right, slam the trunk.
Okay.
Make sure that's all sealed up.
All right.
This is all right. Just keep an eye out,
Yeah. They agree.
David. You know, it might get crazy. If anything, you get the prince out of here. That's your job. Make sure
right.
she's safe.
Yeah, got it.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for the follow, Brandon.
I walk back
Brandon.
inside.
Thank you. Okay, so you go back inside.
I tell is the security guard still here too, or is he gone?
He's probably still out there.
yeah, he was a ghoul. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he's a ghoul, so he's
I'm gonna tell him the same kind of stuff
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. So,
okay. Well, I'll
do you need another gun? Since you're a ghoul, hey,
he's like, I'll take one if you got one. If it
come right over here.
Somebody didn't know it off.
all the arms dealers out there.
5 hours later, Venchensy finally comes back.
It's like, so basically, you go back inside. You guys inside. Do you guys do anything with the door yet? Got about 10 minutes, so I don't know if there's any. Is either of you going to try and open the door or not?
I'm thinking about it because my thought is if I can secure the book, then it's not where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it'd be somewhere else. So if someone got ahead of us, then they would. If they got in there and got it, they wouldn't. It
would be gone.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna break in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after you guys kind of talk and him and Han, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get in that door, and you hear Venchensy coming back into the room, and you're like, all right, time to break this door open. That's great. And as you turn around to the door, you're like, whoa, and step back. There is something in front of the door, and kind of takes you by surprise. And this is a little bat-faced fellow. He's wearing a hooded sweatshirt, pair of blue jeans, and no shoes. He's about 5'2", and he just appears out of nowhere. And he kind of looks at you and he's like, "It's locked."
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it unlock.
And kind of like, "Hi." He kind of walks over to you.
Well, he's friendly. I'll hug him.
Give him a hug. Yeah, he gives you a hug back. He's like, "Hello."
Oh, I love these visits.
Pretty much. Pretty much. He's like, "They said you needed me."
Yes, let me introduce you. This is Francis. I'm Julie. I'm Julie.
Yeah.
I love bat.
He's so cute.
Is that the lollipop you stole from the little girl that I gave?
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
It's a blood red lollipop.
And he's hopefully going to be helping us tonight. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I am Jacob, and I turn around and start working on the line.
Okay. Yeah.
Eden Savage. Pleasure.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, Franz.
Met him before?
You've probably not met him before.
Yeah.
Do I know what he is?
No. You can
Could be
actually,
anything.
anybody who wants to roll either, if you have Auspex, you can use that, or you can use intelligence and occult.
What do you use with Auspex?
I believe it would be intelligence and or perception and your
Perception.
Auspex. Oh, target number is going to be probably 6.
4.
4,
Well,
1,
9 altogether.
9. Okay.
The 10's re-roll, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Anything,
reroll 10.
anything on Twitch?
Just one.
So Philip, you don't
It
know.
just didn't show up earlier. I don't know. Go ahead.
Philip, you're not sure what exactly this is. It's definitely not a vampire. Could be Guru. He said you was calling for a Guru, but you're like, what happened to it? It's like the fly from the teleporter.
Yeah.
What is this? You got 4.
I didn't roll any.
Oh, you didn't. Oh,
I got
you got 4.
4.
Okay, so yeah, as you look at it, you're like, that's interesting, and you're like, it seems like it smells like Guru, and you do know they have things called metas that are like mutated Guru. You've never seen one, you've just heard about them,
Okay.
and you're like, is this what happens when that happens? Because that's kind of bizarre looking.
I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you
You need
need?
hesitant.
I can fix that for you.
You could. You with a 9, you're like, oh yes, this is definitely Guru, and it is Midas, and it looks like, because of the way his shirt is, he's got some markings on the shirt. Looks like he's with the Geta Fenris. Or the Geta Fenris. Yeah, that tribe. And you know, they're pretty warlike, but this guy doesn't look warlike, but yeah, he's very sneaky, and with a 9, you've met some of the Gru or heard of them at least in town. You're like, I think he just arrived from the Umbra.
Do you think you could find a wraith in the Umbra for me?
Sure. Anyone? Or just
His name is Arthur, and he will be traveling with a mummy that is in town.
Neat.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
Right?
All right. Yeah. What do you want me to? You want me to just find him and bring him here?
Where's Omar at again?
He was
Outside.
kind of waiting outside, but he said if he didn't hear from you guys, he would probably just head back to his boarding house. But he's kind of waiting outside to see what you guys.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Karen.
So he's like, oh, okay. You want me to just talk to him, or
What do you think?
I'm not there. Well, I'm there, but I'm working.
Well,
You're not
I mean,
Am I there?
we want.
yeah, you come in right as they see Francis.
Oh, Francis. Hi, Francis.
Hello.
What do you? Does anyone have an
God's
opinion
games,
on what should we do about the wraith if he finds him?
And really, what?
Well, you were
Really
going to have
with
them
the
look into
wraith.
this wraith and see if they're really looking for this lady, this spirit of this dead person. You know, if he's legit, the mummy's legit or not. I think that was the consistency.
Find out what the relationship of the wraith is to the mummy, as far as like why is he tied there
Yeah.
and to him, and why is it of importance that he can't get away from him,
Okay.
of the relevance of that book, because the book was going to help the wraith as well.
Yeah.
And he had a particular interest in it, so we need to find out what the wraith wants specifically to.
Okay. He's like, all right, yeah.
But do not endanger yourself.
Francis, thank you.
Did that hurt? That's awesome. Say it again.
Words out of Venture, you're lucky to get the first time.
Thanks.
I pat Venchensy on the back.
Okay. Yep.
Give him another lollipop.
Oh,
He actually catches it on the fly, and as he does, he's gone with the.
He's freaking
How
weird.
many licks does it take to get into the umbra?
1, 2, 3. Come on, the 2 up.
So Francis
1, 2, pop.
vanishes again. All right. Who all has Auspex as a discipline? Okay. You guys are gonna roll your wits and your perception and your Auspex. Your target number is going to be 5. Everybody else, just roll your perception, and your target number is going to be 6.
I was working on the. Well,
Yeah, I know.
So go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah, right now you do.
Perception of what? I'm sorry.
Do you have Auspex?
No.
Just perception. Target number of 6.
and one's cancel in this game.
Yeah, 1 cancel successes in this game.
What's successes?
I got 3.
3,
We're looking at what for success?
2, 5, 4.
Five.
Target. You don't have Auspex?
No.
Perception. Target number of 6.
1.
Okay. So everybody got at least 1.
I got 4.
You got
Nope.
4. You didn't get 1. Okay. Go ahead and make your security check.
Okay, that would be security and what? Just security?
Probably.
Yeah, probably intelligence because it's electronic. It's not like tumblers.
Difficulty's 8, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 2.
2. Okay. Just as you're about to you're clicking the code and you're like, I think I got that. Think this is the number, and you're like, anybody who made their successes on the Auspex perception roll, like the hair stands up on the back of your neck, and you feel this almost like a electric shock.
It's
Like you
booby
just-
trap. Stop.
Just like you shuffled your feet on the carpet and touched an outlet.
No, nobody touched nobody.
Yeah. But you just kind of feel that for an instant, just as you're like, and beep, that's the button. And the door swings open. Okay.
Okay.
Open it up.
I look around real quick. Like, what the hell was that?
Yeah. Nothing seems out of place. There's the book that they put the book, or the box that they put the book in.
Now we got some space.
I'll go over to it.
Okay.
What's in the box, Johnny?
Open the box.
There's,
No,
nothing,
open the curtain. Open the curtain, not the box.
there's nothing in the
I
box.
see it, and then I look at that, I go, motherfucker, I knew it.
Yep.
Does the person who got more rolls success?
Yes. So you had 5, you had 4,
Yeah.
and you had
Or no, I'm sorry, I had 3.
3. Okay. And what'd you have?
4.
You had 4. So you had 2 and you had 2? 1.
He had 1.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's see. 3, 4, and 5. You felt that, and it's kind of like, what the hell was that? And it was almost like for an instant, your head kind of felt like you were kind of like, woo, a little bit of vertigo. It's almost like something happened with reality for an instant.
It was booby.
And you guys who had 4 and 5, you're like, that was magic. That was a mage doing something that altered something in reality. And when he opens it up, damn it,
That's not
there's no book in, well, whatever. Well, I opened it up and said, you instantly knew the mage used some sort of spell to just take the book.
it away.
So the book is gone. So
You just see me take
No,
a
wait.
deep breath.
He gave
I'm
me
like,
a number, right?
he did.
Where's
And
this-
he
where's this
told you you
house?
had an Airbnb with like a small manor house out on the edge of town.
Immediately, I pick up my phone. I have all my contacts everywhere.
Where's this damn mage at?
I'm going to call up my
The Airbnb,
one of my contacts
Okay.
and go,
if I overheard
hey,
correctly.
I need a favor. I got this number. This guy just stole something. You know, kind of
Yeah.
run it. Says, can you run a trace?
Don't find out where he is.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Cross-reference in A, B, and B, or like
Yeah.
triangulate the.
A, B, A, B, and C. And then a coupon.
AD&D. He's probably stole my dice too. We got the launching manual. Now we need the dice.
Now we're done, boy.
So basically, he kind of like pauses, you hear some keys clacking, and he's like, "Well, yeah,
$5 off your bank account.
that number's associated with a credit card that bought that rented an Airbnb not far from you," and he gives you the address.
I yell that out loud.
Okay.
I go,
All right.
I like don't even wait. I'm just like, I'm going.
Yep. So you run out.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate it. Money's in your account.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Click. So, looks like Jakob is gonna run out the door. You guys going after him?
I am hot in pursuit.
And in the
along with
meantime, I'm telling David to drive up.
Yep, till sunshine, start the car.
Okay. So
Or actually, no, I rode with everybody. That's what it was. 'Cause we had the
Yeah, I
we
think you had
rode-
Sunshine follow though.
You got my limo.
didn't you?
yeah, you did have
I
a
did have
follow in
sunshine.
your car.
So I say sunshine, start the car.
Okay. So as you guys kind of make your way through the museum and get out to the front, David's already got the limo started up. Sunshine is pulling up from a parking spot, kind of up to the curb. Your car was out there not
Already.
too far.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just Luke Duke it through the broken window. Is Omar out there still though when we come out?
As you come out, yeah, he's actually kind of walking up from around. Like he was just,
I look over and I'm like yell to him the address, and so I say whatever the address was, and the book is fucking gone. And I dive into my car.
you dive into your car.
You want to go in style, or a camel, or whatever the hell you use.
He's like, I'll go. Does anyone else have a vehicle?
That's
He'll go over to the limo.
I'm piling into your passenger door and sitting shotgun.
More than likely, as you open the door,
In
you
the
better
trunk.
hold the fuck on because I've already stomped on the gas at this point. Fucking door.
So you jump into his car, and everybody else getting into. Well, you're going to ride with Sunshine, right? You guys jumping in with Venchensy, or would you rather ride with
My
the
powder
same
blue
person?
dark calendar.
Well, David, he's driving the limo.
He's driving the limo.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where. That's the car I know. So that's
Okay,
either.
so you're going to give it that. How about you, Philip? What are you doing?
It's armor.
Are you going to try and walk on the clouds?
Damn, like,
Where'd everyone go?
Comes back to the
Yeah, you hear a door swing closed, somebody go through, so you can run out. You see them all piling into cars.
I run for Venchensy's.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you do, as you guys get into Venchensy's, you get into Sunshine's car, and you guys start peeling out. You do hear a motorcycle approach. He's got a couple necklaces. He's also wearing like a black leather motorcycle jacket that has obviously seen better days. It's faded. It's got some rips in it. As he rides up, he's got long, dark brown hair, kind of pulled back, kind of handsome in the face, a little bit of more of a 5 o'clock shadow, like a scruffy beard. I always picture this guy as Chris Cornell from Soundgarden.
Oh, okay.
Just imagine him pulling up on a bike. But his necklace, as he stops the bike, it's got hypodermic needles on it. There's like probably about 8 or 10 of them on 2 necklaces. And he kind of pulls up. And you do see he does have a scar like right under here and probably a scar across his cheek. He rides up. He's got some earrings, all that stuff. And he rides up. Well, hey, what's going on? Am I late? And this is Needles.
Yeah,
the
I know
glass
this
walker.
needles.
He's like, am I late? What?
Do you want me to yell out the window?
Love it.
Follow us!
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, he follows along on his motorcycle. He sees you coming out to Vincenzo. They're almost getting ready to leave. You want to hop on with the guy with the motorcycle, or you want to jump in Vincenzo?
I kind of run out. I kind of look at them and I run over to him. I was like, Uber?
Can be.
Sure. I jump on.
Okay.
If you
He
run,
kind of sniffs. He's like, oh. Okay. Hang on. Not to me. You guys are gonna have a Wolverine Deadpool fight on the bike on your way there.
Can I tell what he is? Because I don't know.
Yeah. Once you get on the bike with him, he's like,
smell.
yeah. He smells you. It's like, oh god, it's like rotten meat. You're like, I smell wet dog. What is this? Oh, you're like, this is a werewolf.
How very strange.
Yeah.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
As he's driving off, I'll probably be like, sorry, I didn't bring any biscuits.
Oh God!
I'm the werewolf's bitch.
He's like, yeah, it's fine. So
I don't say it sarcastically either. I just mean that like
once you state it as a fact, he's like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Here's a lollipop.
Yeah.
Here's the needle.
Yeah. So you guys all hightail it out. The museum is kind of at the edge of the campus in town, so it's like a little bit of a residential area, and then you're on like the 2-lane roads that take you out to the kind of ritzier parts of town, like where your mansion is out there.
Yeah.
So it's not that way, but it's in that kind of area. Okay. And yeah, you can. David's got the GPS. Anybody's got GPS. Like, hey, got the number. Contact each other. You were in the car first, and you peeled out with Franz. Where are you going?
To the address.
Okay. Do you have GPS?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a newer one, so it's probably got it in the dashboard.
You've never been here, and you've been really good about, I don't know where I'm going. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure you had GPS. So
Your calendar's got the in-dash GPS.
So you're in the lead, and probably you guys are next, you and Sunshine, and then the limo, and then the bike with the odd couple is following up. So you guys head out that way.
All right. Can I call the Airbnb?
Yeah, you can.
Ring.
Yeah. After a few rings. Good evening. This is Hamilton Stanwyck. He's like, and he goes,
his own phone.
I can't answer yet. I'm currently busy, but if you'd like to leave a message.
I just
That tracks.
hang up.
I'm busy.
Well, let's see. Yeah, he wouldn't know. Yeah,
Like
I'll leave a
names
message.
and answers. on
Okay.
the phone.
So you leave a message?
Yeah.
Guy
Mr. Venchensy, I know we talked about talking about this agreement, so might swing by and a bit to see what you were interested in. I've procured a bit of information you might find interesting. I'd like to bring it to your attention right away. Click.
Okay. All right.
I found this hot lead. I thought you could use it.
Internally.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as you guys
Pregnant, be careful.
kind of go down this country road, and it's at night, obviously, but it's very idyllic. You know, the trees are beautiful and all lined nice and neat. And up ahead, you can see where it looks like it veers off, but it goes straight ahead to a nice wrought iron gate with some brick pillars, and the gate extends, and beyond that is a small manor house. Very nice. It's set way back on the property, and you can see what looks like light coming from behind the house, like got the big horseshoe driveway kind of thing.
Right.
But there's obviously stuff in the back, and it looks like there's a lot of light coming back from there, and it
Like a fire, maybe?
no, more like headlights. You know, like electronic lights. It's not fire.
I'll go dark, basically turn the lights off on the vehicle and slow down.
Okay.
I won't pull into the driveway, but I'll pull up to the curb.
The gates are closed, by
That's
the way.
fine.
So,
I'll pull up.
okay.
Wait for the rest.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty much right behind you. So you see Jakob pull up to the gate and stop. You guys just stop
Karen.
behind him.
All behind you.
Ring. Why did I find that funny? That was fun.
Ring, ring. Okay. So nobody's coming to the gate. Nobody's opening the gate.
Balding over.
Is there any type of camera system or
It doesn't look like there's a camera up
there
there.
is a camera?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, he knows we're here at least.
And you probably could have seen
Everybody
that.
is pulled up now?
Yeah, and you could have seen that camera as you were driving up, by the way. So there was a
Park out
camera
of view of it then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of take that side road like you're just driving by the place and then park. Okay.
Thank you for sharing the live video, Mustang.
Thanks, Muffy. David, please stop for a moment.
All right.
I quickly get out of the car.
Oh, okay. Yep. What are you gonna do?
Earth meld.
Okay.
So I had to take one turn to do it.
Okay. I think you spend a blood point for that.
Yes.
Under my feet.
So he stopped. I'm out of the car, vaulted over the edge to get some kind of hedgerow fence thing. Or,
And I'm right behind him.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's a little bit of a hedgerow, but there's a wrought iron fence about
yeah.
6 feet tall.
Over the head.
So you're gonna jump over that.
Right
Okay.
here, trying to
So
keep
you
all
do
the
so.
things.
What are you doing?
Following him.
Okay, so you're gonna jump over the fence too. Eden, you and Sunshine pull up. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to. So I see the two of them run.
You see me kind of sink into the ground.
Neat. I will. So the gate. So they jumped the gate basically.
Yeah, they kind of pulled off and jumped the fence. They didn't take the main gate. They just jumped over a fence on the side.
Have a
I'm curious to see where this one went though.
Okay. Well, as you pull out, you see the limo stop and kind of move on, and you catch Anya just kind of into the ground.
Do I
And
see her pop up anywhere?
no.
Just drive up to the gate.
Drive up to the gate.
Yeah.
All right. Ram it.
I mean, it's just me and him pretty much in the limo, isn't it? And him. No, he's
Oh,
not.
he's not with you.
He's on the bike.
You
Yeah.
left me as far as
Yeah.
I
I
know.
got
He's
people
like-
stuck all over him.
Are we ramming it or not?
No, we're going in. We're knocking.
perfectly legitimate reason to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the limo pulls up to the gate. David kind of waits for him, honks a couple times.
Yeah.
So you and Needles come up on the bike. You see the limo, somebody got out of it. You think it's Anya. She got out of it and sunk into the ground or disappeared. The limo pulls on up to the gate, but you saw everybody else pull off to the side with their lights off.
Okay.
Neil's like, how are you planning on going in?
Walk in. I get off the bike and pat him on the shoulder, like, thanks for the ride.
Good boy.
And I start walking up to the gate.
How tall is the fence?
Yeah, that they went over rather than the gate.
Probably about
So I'm assuming the gate's
Appreciate it, though. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
probably about 5.5, 6 foot tall.
Oh, that's not too much.
Yeah, it's not like a huge gate. It's just
Oh,
kind of more of a
this
privacy
is
fence.
vicissitude to lengthen my legs to go up to the top. And then
Creepy
over.
but effective.
Yeah.
Well, you basically do the Reed Richards. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So you guys jump over the fence, and just a minute or two after you hear somebody step behind you.
Don't apologize. Every little bit helps.
I'm the grandma please too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You basically see like these super long, creepy legs just step over the fence.
Yeah.
And then the other leg comes over, and then I just shrink back down to my size.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it either. I was on the other side of the property.
Now, why is it? It's just interesting. The two female vampires have the creepiest way of getting around. You know, over the fence. I'm gonna walk in. They're all like melding.
Creepy, it's
everything.
creative.
It's creative.
Yes.
I like that. We'll use that. So anyway, once you three are on the other side of the fence, you can kind of see the house from more of a 3/4 view. Yes, it does look like there's kind of a big driveway / paved yard behind the house. You do see a couple vehicles out there, and maybe some guys on the lot moving around, because you can kind of see them pass in front of the headlights. Looks like whatever's going on is maybe they're getting ready to go somewhere,
Thanks for the follow. We appreciate it.
packing or something. You don't know, but that's kind of what it looks like. But there's more than like 5 guys. There's a lot of people over there. You see that from where you are. Okay. Where are you headed?
Towards the Airbnb.
Okay, so you're gonna go under the fence and straight up to the front, or you did see the lights in the back too?
It's only just the front for now.
Okay, so you're gonna head up there. All right, at the gate, David honks a couple times. Nothing happens. Nobody comes to the intercom. Gate doesn't open. He's like, I think they're busy, boss.
All on the intercom. Thomas Venchensy.
He reaches over. Hello, Venchensy is here to see Mr. Stanwyck. Can you let us in, please? No answer. But I don't think they're gonna answer. Yeah. Just then you see you're sitting in the back seat, and right next to your window is Phillip.
Jeez.
Sorry, I missed you when you left. You guys didn't say anything, so I just kind of followed.
Yeah. All right. Well, I
They're
guess
not letting you in.
no.
I go hit the buzzer.
Hit the buzzer. Yeah.
Anything happen?
Not right away. No.
Okay, I'm gonna try and break into it, and there should be like a relay or something that I can hit to get the gate
Yeah.
open with.
Okay. Go ahead.
Security.
Go ahead and roll your intelligence.
What
and
the hell's he
security.
doing?
I would say target number of 6. That would be pretty easy.
Villain 56. Thanks for the follow.
Yes, thank you.
So, okay, so 1 cancels out, but I also got a 10, so 10's you re-roll,
Yep. It's a success, and then you
and then I
reroll.
re-roll again. So 2 successes.
Okay. So you see Phillip walk up, just kind of break it open, do something inside, and all of a sudden the gate and opens up.
All right. Whatever. So I don't see any lights on at all when we pull up.
Not on the front of the house, but like I said, there are lights in the back of the house.
All right.
Pretty lit up back there.
All right. Yeah. Park it.
Okay.
All right. We're getting out. Did you want anything? You sure from the trunk?
Do you have any Chardonnay? Oh, thanks. I can't actually drink this, can I?
Not really. you can, but you'd sip
I
it.
sniff it and throw it out.
Hey, what are you doing? What you out of your mind?
Okay. That's the only good use for it.
It smelled good.
Never mind. All right, get out.
So you
Get out.
get out of the car. Where are you going?
Well, we'll go up to the front door.
Okay.
I will go ahead and come to the surface, and if I see
Came on
them going to
briefly.
the front door,
Yeah.
I'll start moving towards the back.
Okay. So yeah, you come to the surface like all the way out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they walk up to the front door, so you can start moving around the back.
And I figure, I don't know how much I know about, well, we did have a bunch of mages show up earlier. I don't know how much I know about mages, but he's going to know it's me if I'm a cat or a human, right? Or humanoid.
He might, if he's got the right spheres, he might be able to sense it.
Yeah. So I'll just remain in Anya form.
Okay. You move around the side of the house pretty quickly, and as you get to the side of the house, down at the other end, we're kind of in that area, you see Jakob, Eden, and Franz over there.
Fancy meeting you here.
So you guys, you four can kind of join up and look at the backyard. You two at the front door. What do you do?
He's messing with this.
He's trying
Yeah.
to fix
Yeah,
it.
he's
You go with him.
he's fixing it.
I just knock on the door.
Okay. Nobody answers. It's locked.
Blow the lock, take a kid.
Target number of 6. Actually, make a target number of 7. Be a little more than just a door.
Yep, 3.
Okay. Pop the lock. Open it up. It opens up into what looks like a large parlor. Linoleum floors and kind of the vaulted ceilings and stuff. No lights are on back here. Or up here. You do see what looks like lights down a hallway just to the right that goes back. There's some light there, but it looks like it's either a kitchen light or it could be light from a back window from whatever's going on back there. There was a lot of light.
Okay.
But the house itself looks pretty dark. So, okay, outside, while they're sneaking down the hallway, you guys, what are you going to do?
Is it
I'm going to,
activity in the back?
Yes, it looks like there's maybe 2, maybe 3 cars, maybe a couple motorcycles. The headlights on the cars are on. You can see people passing back and forth in front of the lights. Can't make them out very well, but there's at least a group of people back there moving around in front of the headlights.
I'm going to go stealth and try to get up to one of the vehicles.
Okay. All right. So how about the rest of you?
Yeah, stealth as well to try and move off to the side and get into a spot that's I'm not in view, so I can see or hear at least what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, stealth.
Okay.
I think I have. Surely I have stealth.
So moving up, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a blood point and activate my celerity, and that's gonna give me 3 extra turns at the end of the turn.
right. Okay. So we're not in rounds yet. Do you still want to spend that now? You can wait till we go into rounds if we do. Is that what you're wanting, or are you just wanting to use celerity to get up there real quick?
I'm using celerity to get up there real quick.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So you're gonna zip right up. All right. So, Venchensy, are you?
Well, since he left, is the door open?
Yeah. So Phillip unlocked the door, opened it up. The house looks dark inside, but there's some light coming down a hallway. So he started to sneak down the hallway toward the back of the house.
Oh, all right.
So, what do you?
I'm going to go in. Yeah. So I'm going to basically, I guess, follow him, but kind of looking around, see if I can't see anything,
Okay.
anything out of the ordinary.
The only thing out of the ordinary is like, it doesn't seem like there's furnishings here. Like the Airbnb, it's like he didn't actually move in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
It's just kind of sterile. Like he rented it but never used it. That kind of a thing.
Okay.
So if he obviously did rent this, but he didn't plan on staying or moving in. He just wanted
Gotcha.
something to go. So, but as you guys move to the back, you can see that you're coming up. There's hallways and archways off the sides of this. There's like 2 archways on this side. One of them has a hallway that goes farther in. This side, there's like 3 or 4 doors that are. 2 of them are closed. One of them is wide open. The other one's just kind of ajar. No lights in there. You don't hear anything. But at the end of the hallway, there's kind of like a big archway, and you see a double set of doors that swing open, and one of them is like propped open, and that's where the light's coming from. You can see in that room there's like a big kitchen island, and they've got the big multi-pane glass of windows with like some pots and pans hanging above the island. That's where the light was coming from. The headlights are facing the house, some of them, so it was kind of filtering down the hallway. So as you get into the kitchen is dark too. But you do see what looks like a back door that would go right out into that lot.
Well, as I walk down, I probably check the, peek in a little bit the doors to see.
Yeah, it looks like somebody had like books on the shelves, but
Yeah.
he
just
doesn't have
checking.
suitcases. There's no slippers. There's no nothing. It looks like just normal. Okay, it's an empty
Well, he got
house.
what he needed, so why stick around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, you guys get to the back door. And let's see. Franz, you run up there because you have celerity. So you, are you trying to be stealthy about this at all?
Not really.
Okay.
I am looking for
Stanwick.
Stanwick.
Okay. You zip up there, and there are some like, what do you call them? Like big planters that come up to your chest, like really big at the back. Backyard's going to be gorgeous landscaping and all that. So you can get up to one of those planters and kind of crouch down behind it without stealthing. And you do see there's 3 cars. 2 of them are trucks, like not big panel trucks, but like vans. And one of them is probably a nice sedan. And then there's like 4 motorcycles that are just parked. They don't have the headlights on or not running. The vehicles look like the 4-wheel vehicles look like they're idling. And you see a bunch of guys walking around, like loading boxes and stuff like that into some of the vans. And they all seem like security personnel. Like they have tactical gear on, weapons, but you notice they also have like high collars around their necks, and they're wearing helmets. They all have like little mic, like communications thing. It's all security detail, but as you look, you notice one of the guys has what looks like a crossbow on his back. And another guy has kind of the bandolier, and they're not bullets, they're like long pieces of sharp wood. You're like, oh, these are specialized security people. So you see like at least 12 of them right around here. You don't know if there's any in the vehicles, but there's 12 guys, and they seem to be talking to each other and like, go, get that loaded, get it. And they're like, he's coming.
None of us grabbed any of those amulets, did we?
No.
Like, got it. So, oh, I forgot. Omar did get in your car.
Yeah.
You guys can stealth up because I'm not going to make you roll for it because these guys are not even paying attention, not expecting anybody to walk up from there. And as you guys get closer, you see what I described to him, and then you do see Stanwyck come out at the other end of the house with that valise. And he seems to be not running. He's not hurried, but it does look like he's like, I got what I want. Let's go.
Yeah. How many people were there again?
You see about 12 guys walking around here out in the lot. You don't know if there's any in the cars. So you want to go up, grab a guy, get him quiet, drag him off, knock him out, or whatever, and then change into his clothes.
Right. Probably drain his ass while I'm at it.
That's fine. And
How many of them are standing close to each other?
well, over by you, if he takes the one guy, there's probably 3 that are within 5-6 feet of each other.
So they're not like standing next to each other per se, and they're
Well, 2 of them are probably like 3 feet away, like they're having a conversation, but the other guy's like maybe another 6 feet off. All right. Can everybody see this, or can you see it on the computer at least, so you can get an idea of what's going on?
See?
All right. So this is the back of the manor house. This is the kitchen where Venchensy, Phillip, and Omar are.
POV.
This is the door that Stanwyck and now 2 guards have come out with him. All these X's are guards, security guards. You got a van, a sedan, and a van. And all these little traffic cones are motorcycles. All the X's are the security guards that are walking around. Jakob, this is the guy that you were planning on taking. Eden, these are the 2 that you see that are kind of next to each other. And then there's a guy 6 feet away. And then there's a guy kind of walking that way. And then Franz, you're right there at the edge of the planer, kind of looking. You see Stanwyck down there.
I need you to go. And
Okay, so
You're good.
with 4 complete movement modes, how far on the map will that take me? If I do celerity again, which gives me an extra
You
3.
could probably get right up in front of Stanwyck.
Yes, I have got more cowbell, and I'm guaranteeing there'll be some here in a minute.
And just as you guys are thinking about doing your movements, Stanwyck says, "They're here." And all the security guys start like, what the hell? So your plan of running, you're going to have like at least 2 guys that are looking for you. We're going to go into rounds. So everybody roll wits and alertness. And the number is 4. So the way this works, we can do it one of 2 ways. The usual way is whoever has the most successes declares what you're doing, and you do it. Or the other way is kind of like Exalted. The lowest initiative declares what you're doing. We go up to the highest initiative, so you can adjust what you're doing, and then we resolve it backwards.
I like that, but
I like the lowest first and then resolve it
And
backwards.
then resolve. That way you can see what everybody's doing before you make your choice.
right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sneak up to the end of the other
No, not
bushes,
yet.
still staying stealth. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna. I'm just gonna move up to the other end of the bushes.
Over here.
Well, behind them.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, just between them and the building.
Okay.
And as far as I can get without them seeing me.
Right.
Yeah, you resolve. You're the lowest.
So how far would it be to run down there to get behind him?
To get behind Stanwyck?
Yeah.
On the outside?
No, inside is that connected?
No, you have no idea how many hallways you'd have to go down.
All right. Does that room end? Is there a way to go through there?
Like a window or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the window. I can just like pop in from a window.
Everybody's digging your Christopher Walken.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna basically crouch in that window and get the shotgun ready and point it down his way.
Okay, so kind of lean up in this window here and kind of angle it and wait
Right.
for him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If I, so I don't know if I get a bonus for that or not.
Not.
I don't see him basically. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until you get up to the window, you can't really see him, and he's far enough away. You don't know if the
So I can aim at that one guy though, right?
this guy here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll aim at him. Okay.
So you do that.
All right.
Targeting gives you +2 to your dice.
Okay.
But that's it.
And my memorize or presence, I have to be real close. They have to look me in the eye for that.
Make eye contact.
Make eye contact.
Doesn't have to be real close as long as they make eye contact.
Could I do it from here?
Try. To get his attention.
Are they wearing like some sort of goggles or something?
Not really, just helmets.
Okay. All right.
I mean, they might have like a face shield, but it doesn't. It's clear, so you'd
Okay.
still be able to make eye contact.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna try and get his attention.
Not yet, but I'll keep an eye on it. But I'll keep the eyes. If it's something I can do instead of shooting, I'll switch to that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of react.
Gotcha. Eden, what are you gonna
I take my 2 humans and make them into a ball to toss them to the next person.
catch?
You want to play catch? These are your friends.
So you're gonna run up and grab them and kind of quickly meld them. Okay, got it.
Yours is so much better than mine.
Omar is going to. Excuse me. Steps past you, and he's going to open the door and walk out.
Okay.
And pretty much look that way. So he just calmly walks out the door.
All right. So much fun.
Ooh, a mummy versus a mage. This should be interesting.
Yeah.
He wants that mook.
So that was 5.
Yeah.
5
5.
successes. Okay,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Well, they've got guns, and you said they had stake-like things that they.
Yeah, some of them do.
Well, I'm going to suppose my best way of surviving that is to be a cat. Now that it makes sense, I can be a cat.
Okay, so you're gonna shapeshift into a cat.
Yes.
Meow.
So
Everybody.
I have to
you can spend
spend.
3 blood points and do it in a turn. Okay. You guys, you have the highest successes. What are you doing?
All right. So knowing what everyone else is going to do.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Good luck. See you later. And I'll go back out and I'll make my way through the house.
To the front of the house.
Everybody down the hallway and look for.
Yeah.
Are you going to the front door? Or are you trying to get to?
I'm trying to see if there's another back
way
door to get to that back door that he's at.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like
So instead of attacking the guy the way I was originally going to, I'm actually going to attempt to slash open his artery in his leg as I pass by.
Okay. All right. Be aware they are armored.
Well, I was wondering
So-
the setup was what kind of armor did they have on? Are they-
Okay, so these guys
So
are
I'm
wearing
trying to
kind of
find
like your Kevlar vest
Yeah.
kind of thing. They have plates here,
Right.
plates on their forearms. They have plates on their thighs.
On the
and then
inside
they
of their
have-
thighs?
Huh?
On the inside of their thighs.
It kind of goes around, so you could do it, but it'll raise your difficulty because you have to aim for his artery. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not just running by and slashing. It's going to be like a difficulty of 8 because you got to get the groove between the armor plates because one on the back, one on the front, and they're buckled.
Yeah, helmet on?
gotta get your groove on.
It's got a helmet
Helmet
on.
on. Okay.
They do have boots that look like they've got the shin guards.
So they're completely vampire proof. Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, pretty close.
So they,
That's it.
no, they just got speedos
Yeah,
and that like that beer hat.
but they all have UV lights.
They're professional vampire hunters.
Yeah. UV lights.
Do I also, if I want the wolf claws, will that come automatically when I'm a cat, or do I have to say that I want the wolf claws as well?
You'll have to spend a blood point for that.
Okay.
It's like
I want the big, nasty claws.
How are these armor pieces attached?
Oh, kind of like your snap buckle, you know, like this nylon strap, and it's got the buckle. You just clip it together.
It's probably a Kelvar's
Yeah,
strap.
yeah.
So if I took the time, I could just unbuckle one.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll resolve these backwards. You go ahead and run up. You're gonna unbuckle it. Do you have celerity by chance?
I do not.
Okay. So you're gonna run up, unbuckle it, unbuckle it, and stab him in the artery.
I'm gonna try to do it from behind. so he can't see me doing this.
Oh, there's a guy taking off your pants.
Yeah.
Difficulty 8, right?
Difficulty of 8.
Are they all named Bob?
They're all Bob.
Clones. What about Bob?
So far, I got 4 successes
Oh,
and 5 successes.
5 successes.
Yes.
These guys only have 3 successes because they're just mortals. So
Right.
he's like, they're here, huh? Hey,
Click.
you can help with this? It's a safety catch. It catches. Let me get that. So you just kind of like, huh? And you cut his artery. Okay. He screams and pretty much
Well, he's gonna
drops to the ground while he bleeds out, starts bleeding out.
Bob's like, I don't know what's more disturbing. He took the time to take off his pants, or he's died.
Oh, he is going to take a shot with his weapon at you.
Okay.
Let's see.
He has to turn around and do it.
Yeah, you're behind him, right? You came up from behind?
Yep.
He's just going to swing around real quick and just fire.
Okay.
So, it's probably not going to go well because he has no idea where you are. So it's a 3. He had a 10 and an 8, 2 ones. So, oof. He turns around and shoots, and it looks like a shotgun, but it's different. It almost looks like a street sweeper.
Right.
And when he pulls the trigger, you see a stake go right by your head.
Oh, oof. I'll be taking that, thank you.
Yeah. But he misses, then he falls screaming, clutching his
One of
leg.
those, he shoots me, I grab it as he falls. I'm like, oh, nice.
Yeah. He's got it looped around him, so
Oh, does he?
yeah.
That's fine.
He's not just
I'm
holding
like,
it.
oh, figures.
Yeah.
Click.
So, okay, you do that. Philip, you were next. So,
Make my way through the house, try. Airbnb.
yeah, just trying to find where you go. So, that will take you probably till the end of the round at least. All right, who had 5s? That
had
was
5.
you. So you turn into a cat with the really vicious claws,
Yes.
like our cat Sammy.
Like my cat Sammy.
And what are you gonna do? Yeah, well, actually, you shapeshifted and popped your claws, so that's pretty much
Yeah.
all you can do.
Yeah, while I'm running it.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'll run. Where am I?
Right here. So you're gonna start running into.
Oh, a ball to play with!
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So okay. So you were gonna do that, shapeshift, and then start moving forward. But that's you didn't have to
Yeah, I
roll
want to
anything.
to start moving forward.
All right.
Ouch, 6. That's chaos unpredictable. Says Joshua.
Oh. Let's see. So
You doing?
Eden, you had to hire Dex.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you would be next. So you're gonna go up and grab those guys
Yep.
and kind of
Bring
force
them together, and I want to, but
like a
it's
Cenobite.
gonna take it.
make him kiss.
It's like a Cenobite kind of thing.
Forever.
you have to shoot a gun.
It's putting them together, and basically forming them into a ball. So, and then once the change is completed, then I'm gonna toss them at the other 2 there.
Do you ever see The Thing, Jerry? That movie freaks me out. I hope that never happens.
All of a sudden, a ball of eyes and hair and all kinds of shit goes flying at them. Holy fudge!
Oh, I wish I was in the Human Centipede movie. How many times did you say that, huh, Jerry? Hey, Bob.
Put them together and automatically start melding them, but you'll probably have to wait till the next round
Yeah, I do.
to actually get that done. So,
Yeah,
no
because it takes a
problem.
second.
Gosh, that's just so disturbing.
Oh,
Thank God she's on our side.
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah. You hope. Right?
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
okay, so that was
I
you.
used
That
to
was
hear
you,
that voice.
Vincenzi.
Yeah.
You can trim him. He has one of these guys step in front of him,
Okay.
so he's kind of blocking your view. So he's got basically a human shield right now.
All right. Okay.
So you've got the shotgun kind of trained on him,
Okay.
but you're like, I don't know if you want to shoot that guy or wait until you get a better shot at Stanwyck. You can do that. You don't get any more than +2 for your aiming.
When he steps in front, all right. Because what's his name stepped out, so I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
So you're gonna shoot the guy in front of him?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your dex and firearms.
They're ready for vampires, not good old fashioned firepower.
Yeah. Now, are you using, I'm assuming, slugs?
Yes.
Okay, I was going to say. I
And
don't think that's
it's
going to do it.
modern, and it's basically one of those
Yeah,
automatic shotguns.
slug
So
yeah. A slog thrower?
yeah. So I don't know what the rate of fire would be on that, or
You could probably do 2 shots per turn.
okay. I will do that.
Okay. And I'm thinking it probably holds 6 shots.
Oh no, it's like a 10.
Oh, it's got the drum kind of thing.
It's like a big barrel.
Okay.
It's a combat weapon.
Okay.
Military issue. So it's probably
Okay.
10.
At least 10. Yeah, we'll say 10. So yeah, you can fire 2 slugs and 1 action.
So that's my firearms and dex, but I get bonus dice because I aimed. Or not.
2 extra dice because you took the time to aim.
Well, it's still the same round. Oh, I did that last round.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 dice. It's nice. Okay. Who won the lottery? I guess it was you. What's my target number?
6. It's always 6.
6. Well,
Hey, 12.
one success. One success.
1 success.
Yep.
Okay, so
Correct, Joshua.
go ahead and roll your damage, which would probably be shotgun slug here. 8. So roll 8 dice for your damage.
8.
Shotguns are not friendly.
No. Thank you. Yes, an A12 full auto shotgun. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're hiring at Venchensy Tech. Just so you know.
It's like the process of crack.
Is it 6, right? Or is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damage and soaking is always 6. I meant to say.
All right. So the 10s I roll again.
Yeah.
Cancels 1. So that's 3. 4 successes.
4. Oh, what's that thing?
I'll roll the other shot. Seven.
Okay. How'd you do there?
For the second shot,
Yeah.
7 successes.
Okay.
So for every is that, but still the same amount of damage, right? 7 successes for hitting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it is fascinating,
Same
Landon, and this is what the world of darkness, or the White Wolf system, is all about.
Yeah.
Just 1 again.
Just 1 again. That's fine. Roll your damage. At least you.
No, I got 7 successes. My damage.
Oh, your damage was just 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to talk to the IT guys.
Like I hit him, not hard, but I hit him.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, you shoot into that guy, and he basically staggers back, huge hole in his armor. He kind of goes down on 1 knee. Doesn't look like he's feeling awfully good, but he's kind of
Still alive.
Still up.
I'm probably cursing. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I am talking to, but this thing was crap.
Yeah. All right. So that would be Franz.
Okay. Okay. I taken a blood.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm not at the bottom.
Yeah.
Has everybody else gone?
Yeah, except for Omar and Stanwyck. I forgot about that. So you had 2 successes.
Yeah.
They had 3 and 4. So Stanwyck is basically hiding behind his bodyguard and like, oh crap. Omar steps out of the kitchen door and kind of looks and he's like, I've come for that book. Boom, boom. Yeah, and then a bunch of the guards open fire on him,
Oh God.
and you see him standing there, like pointing. The bullets are hitting him and not doing a thing. And as you look, like you especially,
Yeah.
you especially,
Right.
and you can see this. When the bullets hit him, it looks like raindrops. They just splash.
What?
Holy crap.
And he just kind of stops and he looks over at them. He's like, bullets will not work on me. And the guys are like,
What he said. What the? I'm probably like, what the hell?
We're gonna be a mummy.
Yeah.
Their magics are slightly different. So anyway, he does that. They open fire, and now it's
Okay.
you. So you're here.
I took a blood point on the previous turn, so I've got my 3 extra celerities. So I'm gonna have my first movement, and then is it gonna take 3 to get to him?
Yes.
So actually, I missed him.
Yeah. So you swing.
But he felt the breeze.
And he's like, whoa! And just then, since he was hiding, he didn't do anything. Let's see. You are going to take 4 levels of damage that you can soak. So roll your stamina. And if you have fortitude, and target number of 6, and if you get 4 successes, it does nothing to you.
Plus, I've got my armor.
So you're going to roll 5 dice. Target number of 6.
2, 3, 4, 3.
3. You're going to take 1 health level of damage. And what he just did was discharge static on you. No.
He's got this big piece of carpet.
Yeah, basically all the kinetic motion you just served up from your celerity, getting up there and swiping, he just turned it into a static shock on you. So you just took electrical damage. So, but you soaked most of it. You took 1 level, but it was like, oh, so you just kind of you did that smoke a little bit. Mage.
The mage.
Oh, he's all the way up there with the mage.
Yeah, he used
Yeah.
celerity to get up there
Oh, okay.
and swing at him, but missed. And
Friggin' mage.
Stanwick was like, you're dead. Okay. So go ahead and make a wits and alertness roll for this next round. Target number 4. Everybody got your numbers?
Yep.
Okay. Once Franz gets done, we can see
I
what.
got 3.
3? Okay. Who's got what? Hold up your hands. 7,
6.
3, 4, 4.
Oh wait,
1.
I'm a cat. Does that change?
No, your wits doesn't change.
Okay.
Okay. So 1, Venchensy.
Well, I'm probably freaked out that my gun doesn't work so well. What the hell? But yeah. So he's all the way up there with him, right?
He just bolted. Well, you just see him up there, right past the guy you just shot,
All right.
and swing at him, and then you see that.
Can I get a shot on the wizard? But is he in the way now?
You can try. So if you spend a blood point, you at least get an automatic success.
Ah, I
That
will
way,
do that.
you won't go bust and shoot.
I will do that.
So you can spend 1 blood point, get an automatic success at least,
Okay.
and then you can make a roll.
But every blood point is a success, right? Every blood point is an automatic.
Yeah, and you guys are 8th generation. I think you can spend 3 blood points in a turn.
Yeah. Okay. All
So
right.
if
That's
you want
good
to
to
spend
remember.
3, you could.
Okay.
All right. So that's 1. Who
I'm
had
gonna shoot.
Who had 2? Somebody?
Nope.
Okay. 3?
I had 3.
3 and 3. So you guys can go pretty much same time. Well, what's your dex?
3.
And yours was 4. So, okay, Dennis, what are you going to do?
I am going to grab the mage, and then I'm going to try to run around the corner.
Oh, try and grab him and drag him around?
Celerity him around the corner.
Yeah.
I can peek his guts out.
Yeah. Okay.
So that I'm with him away from all the other guards,
That's like burning hands to the face. That's fucking great.
It'd be like touching an electric fence. Though.
and then pummel him around the corner.
Shock can't get you.
All right.
It's not gonna hold you.
Eden, what are you going to do?
So they are sufficiently
They are-
it's gonna be like quick and dirty, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna look pretty by any means. That's worse.
I put a bow on it. So it's
I
nice.
like the hat.
I
I
mean,
put on
perfectly
it.
fine. But I'm gonna take it and lob it at the one that's to the next there. Yep.
Okay. So kind of hit that guy with a medicine ball.
Huh?
I'm just nope.
You ever taken an exercise ball, like a full force from someone
Yeah.
running at you? It's
Squishy.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Because it goes doing and then you go flying.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is gonna go doing as much as splat.
More splat, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's gonna be very.
It's going to be screaming in stereo.
If we put the mouths on both sides, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, they can still talk. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, and think and feel.
That's not.
It's
not fine.
it's meant to.
It's no wrong. Bob,
If you taste your bag.
They just made the world's weirdest beholder.
Okay, so you're gonna throw him at that guy. Okay.
But yeah, it's meant to basically cause fear and
I
intimidation.
think it's gonna work.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure these guys over here are like, yeah, I'm done.
I grabbed my pants.
You didn't tell us about this part.
Yeah. All right. So that was fours. Did somebody
I'm
else-
4.
Yeah.
That was
fours.
3s.
Okay.
That was
Now
3s.
4s.
3s, 4s. So it's just you two. All right.
Yeah.
Who has the higher dex?
Well, as a cat, I have a 7
There
dex.
you go. 3.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna keep trying to wander through the house.
Keep trying it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just have you make another roll. Let me know. Anya, what are you gonna do? You're a cat.
I am.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
There's a ball of people here.
What all of people?
I'm gonna, I guess, head for Stanwick.
Start moving over that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm quick.
You are not as quick as him. You don't
No.
have celerity, do you?
No, I
So
don't.
you're
Oh
probably
God, a cat with celerity? Sheesh.
probably gonna get to about there.
That'd be pretty interesting.
You want to attack anybody on the way or not?
There are a couple guys that you'll run past. You can attack them if you want.
I can attack him while I'm running.
Yeah, running like claws.
Hamstring him.
Yeah.
No, they got boots on. And hamstring.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you got those claws, so.
But you could jump up and claw their face
Yeah, I'll be all
under their
nimbly
shield
bimbly
because
and-
You're small enough.
Pause to pop up.
instead of running, I might jump on a couple guys.
Just go up and just see the Garfield look at their face. Claw
Round the drapes.
down. Hang in there.
Yeah.
So you want to attack like this guy?
Well, I have to pass that
She's a
one that
ninja.
It's a vampire.
there's an X right beneath me. He would be on my way.
Yeah, he would.
So
Poor guy. Bob, you okay over there? What the? Kitty. Yeah.
Like the Puss in Boots in the eyes.
Yeah. Okay, so Philip, you were exploring the house. That was that. It was just you, right? You're the only one left.
6.
Okay. So yeah, you had you're next.
I'm gonna rip that gun off that guy.
Okay.
And is there anybody else around me?
There's a guy up here that you could get
Yeah,
to.
probably work your way up there.
Is this a shotgun-like gun?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's
Right.
almost like a shotgun.
I'll chamber another round and try to shoot that guy.
Okay.
See if it's a stick. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
So that's what I plan to do.
All right. So we'll resolve from highest to lowest. So that would be you.
Okay.
So go ahead and dex and firearms. Target number of 6. He's more concerned about what those two guys are screaming about. And then when he looks over, he's like,
Oh,
so,
Hail Mary, the guy over there.
All right. Said 6 is the.
target
Oh
number.
my goodness. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No.
Okay. So you hit him. Probably right in the face.
Hopefully.
So your
Hail Mary to the guy over there.
successes were pretty good.
All right, how many do I need for damage then?
Oh, that is going to be 7.
7 dice or 7?
7 dice.
Okay.
Kind of
oh,
equivalent of Assault Rival Warriors was what, 8?
I know, but it's my brand.
What do I need to roll for?
And stop outsourcing.
But the money,
You know the.
Is that a
Target
stick?
number of 6.
that's how I resources of 5. You see, I have to outsource. Gotta pay for all those matches.
You re-roll the 10s though.
I will. I'm just counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. The zeros are 2.
No, you just
We
re-roll.
re-roll
They
the.
count as 1, then you re-roll to see if you get another one.
7.
Another success.
So 1. So it cancels 1, right?
Yep.
Does
Let's
So
see.
on a reroll with 10, does it still
Yes.
cancel?
Yes, it still does.
So 6.
So 6.
6.
Yep.
Joshua says, "Nice shot."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks, Josh.
basically, he's like, "Hey, Bob, you guys okay over there? Hey, they're getting thrown at Bob. What's going on?" And a stake smashes through the shield and right out the back of the helmet.
And the other guy's like, oh no, Bob! Not Bob!
I'm like,
Killed Bob.
This guy's like, "Don't look that way. His head just exploded from seeing what happened. Just don't look that way, everybody."
So intense.
All right. So that was you, and then working backwards, that would be
Me.
you.
You.
Yeah.
Yep. So
you do your-
you run up and attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dex and melee, or Dex and brawl. I'm sorry. And don't
Dex
forget
and
your
brawl.
Dex for
actually, you
your
probably
cat
see me.
points.
If you look over,
Yeah.
you see me laughing, look like the fangs and tongue out. Ah, that was great.
Damn it. 4.
Only 4. Yeah, you hit him. So go ahead and roll your damage, which
It
is
exploded like a watermelon.
your
Sorry, Bob.
strength
Rest in
plus.
peace.
Let's see what your claws give you.
Melon head.
No, head.
Evacuate the brain housing unit.
Call you Gallagher.
Gallagher.
The claws. Wounds are vicious and aggravated, cannot be healed with blood points.
Oh, they're
but-
aggravated. That's right. Okay. So go ahead and roll, and claws
Roll.
should be +2.
Sorry, what? Claws should be
Strength +2. Yeah, there it is.
Strength. +2. So it's just the strength. Okay.
Yep, and then the 2 extra dice for your claws. Target number 6.
Four.
4. Ouch. Okay. That guy's gonna.
Hello, Bob.
Oh, Bob!
Okay, you
Sorry.
jump up right under the guy's faceplate with your claws and rake him, blinding him. Probably he's screaming. He's at -4, so he just falls to the ground, pretty much useless. So
Bleeding out his face.
yeah,
Yeah.
bleeding out his face
It's
hole.
not as good as,
Okay.
wadding him up in a ball, but
So I got quick-witted too under wits. Does that help out?
Honestly, that's
How about
fine. I
Alec?
took care of
Yeah,
him.
so give yourself an extra
I don't
die.
have to worry about him. I was focused on these 3 and make bigger.
let's have some more fun. Make it
Bigger.
bigger.
There you go. 2, 3, 4.
There's a sweetie loose on the
Five.
on the loose. Look out!
5.
You'll fall too if you're not careful.
So you guys outside, anybody looking at the back of the house, just suddenly there's a cellar door that pops open and Phillip comes out of it. You actually found a staircase and went down and so you just up out of the doors.
Surprise, bitches!
Yeah, pretty much. There is a guy right next to you. So, I mean, if you want to attack him at the beginning of the next round, you can.
In the next round.
Actually, I would let you attack now if you want, because all you did was make your way here and come out.
Is he looking at me or?
No, he's actually probably looking over toward Stanwyck, raising a weapon.
Can I just rush over and kind of like turn him over towards me to face me,
Sure.
and then I'll command him, "Go make me a sandwich!"
That's awesome. Yeah, me too. Go ahead and roll your dominate.
Nice from last week.
Oh, please make this happen. Oh, God.
The guy comes in the kitchen. Excuse me. What are you doing?
You're gonna make it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Wow.
He's like pulling the gun, you whip it around, he's like, okay. He slings the gun, walks over toward the kitchen door. Got it. You want the crust cut off? Yes. Okay.
Yay!
You see Phillip grab a guy, and the guy just starts calmly walking towards you, but his rifle's slung. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that would have been.
Me next.
This is going to be the guy that we.
Oh yeah, you.
He's going to come out in an hour. With He's like, oh, where'd they go?
So I'm passing the ball towards that human. So is he pissing his pants?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Once you realize what you're throwing,
I'm running as I toss it. I'm running as well to get up to them so that I can combine him into the ball.
ooh, it's like a snowball.
Man. Oh, man. This is the base.
Weirdest game of bebop basketball. Well, okay, you took the East Court center and
I'm sure the guys, everybody else is like, I am so gonna practice dodgeball for the rest of my life. I don't want to be part of
the
it.
coach is like, "Oh, get in there!" No, I'm a bench warmer. I'm warming the bench, coach.
Join the party. Literally.
Wow.
This is the epitome of don't stay with your party.
So the ball is getting bigger.
The ball's getting bigger.
The whole
guys
intent
in
of
there.
it is just for people to see it and just be like, "What the fuck?" and then piss their pants.
And then it goes to Franz. So
Okay.
you're gonna grab the guy and just
Yep.
haul him around the corner.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's right. Go ahead. 'Cause he got one success on his initiative roll. So you just need to make a dex and brawl maneuver to actually grab him. Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
I got 2 9s and a 1, so 1 success.
One success. That's enough. You
Yep.
grab him
Grab him.
and you.
Right, and then celebrity number 1 around the corner,
Oh, God.
so I'm
And
out of sight.
what's your
I seem
strength?
to remember doing that some
4.
time.
And your how many dots in potence do you have?
Because they were for celerity.
Bolton's is 3.
Joshua,
Stop
make
it.
him say daddy.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to punch him twice.
You're gonna make him say daddy, says Joshua.
It's like Bono the Wizard.
Easton separates from their brain. It's wonderful.
1, 2. I'm looking for 6 for 6 for success.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 in the first punch.
Okay.
Second punch.
Hawaiian punch.
Oh yeah.
You have a big punch.
Dang it. No.
None. Okay. So the first punch hits though.
Done?
So you have 3 automatic successes for potence, and then roll 4 for your strength to see how many successes you get from that.
Holy crap, there's someone we're following on Twitch who's playing Star Trek role playing right now.
Oh, really?
Virgin.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Just popped up instead of
Well, that's I'm asking. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck, they're playing a game on the table.
3,
How many successes?
6.
Star Trek D20, Star Trek Fastest, Star Trek.
third one you're going to run for.
Oh, I got a captain. I can't make it.
You grab him. You lift him like a pillow because you have 7 strength. So you're like,
Yeah.
come with me. Run around the corner. And he's like, let me down. Well, just one, and that was
Yeah.
enough. He just, you see his nose break, and he passes out. You knocked him right down.
Oh, the poor mage can't handle a punch.
This is our mage handler.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to have celerity and that, so it's like,
Nice.
cool.
I'm a
So,
We do.
comes with the territory.
yeah. So he collapses. He drops the.
In the management.
In a mage,
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
get him, sick him.
That was horrible.
All I have is a break.
So he dropped the valise,
Yep.
and
Yeah. Next turn, I'm going to grab it, make sure the book's inside.
Gotcha.
That's my next turn.
then Venchensy.
All right. Well, he's gone.
Oh, and I'm sorry, Omar's right before you. So let me see.
Just stand behind Omar, man.
Yeah.
I don't like rain. The soot wet.
He's kind of looking around and seeing what these guys are doing, and you see him start saying some words and looking up at the sky.
Vada.
Lato.
Nicole.
No, he actually
Nickelback.
never
Thank God it's
saying
Friday.
something in ancient Egyptian.
Yeah.
But you can go. What do you do?
All right. Well, he's gone, so I can't shoot him now.
Yeah, you saw him. You saw him pick him up and just run around the corner with it.
So I was spending 3 blood, so
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, you spent the 3 blood points.
So I do that. Can I shoot the guy that was behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the first guy on the ground, you shoot him and it glances off his shoulder and as he like rolls with it almost like, oh. The other guy's like, Steve. Oof. He gets shot. It does kind of the same thing. He drops, but he's still alive.
I'm getting pissed. I'm getting so pissed.
There's the middle ones there.
Omar, well,
And what would Omar do?
he'll finish it. He basically finishes saying a couple words, and you see storm clouds kind of gather, and you see what looks like things falling from the sky. They look like little burning fireballs.
Ooh. We're gonna cook the meatball.
It's basically raining
Brimstone.
meteorites. So, and they're on fire. So, for you guys who are out in it, you are probably going to need to get to safety in a hurry because you don't like fire. If you don't remember right.
Dive into one of those vans.
Fired bad.
And as soon as it hits a couple of these security guards, you notice it hits their clothing and instantly catches fire.
Nah.
So they're starting to burn. And they're like, what the heck? And I mean, it's like a small sprinkle, and now it's coming down quicker.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in a van.
Okay.
It's my next turn.
So, instead of making an initiative roll, we're just going to see how you guys are going to get out of this. You're going to jump in a van. You're going to make a dex and athletics move. Don't go bust.
Use blood points.
Good.
I just gotta make one success, right, to get in the van.
Yeah.
I'll just blow a blood point and
Okay. That's fine. How about everybody else? How are you guys planning on getting out
I'm
of the
gonna
way?
jump on Omar.
Jump on Omar?
Yeah, he's not gonna let
she's a
me.
cat. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's not going to get hit by him. Okay, so you jump on his shoulder and he's like, hello? You jump back down in the cellar?
Yep.
You were right there. How about you?
And I'm just up against the side of the wall with the mage in the case.
Okay, so you just flatten up and it's all
Yeah.
back here. Vincenzi, how about you?
I'm in the building.
Oh yeah, you never came out.
Yeah, that guy probably comes in and gets a sandwich.
Yeah.
Eden, how about you?
Make them into an umbrella and just casually walk to the kitchen.
Twirling. She is not twirling the umbrella.
She is not Mary Poppins.
Okay.
Like it's the Grimm's fairy tale.
Yeah, very grim.
You could have very bad.
All right, so the meteorites rain down for about what would be
15 years.
approximately 5 turns.
Okay.
And then after it's all said and done,
And got rid of everybody.
yeah, pretty much everybody's done. Some of the cars are damaged, but it surprisingly hit mostly people.
Weird.
It finishes up, and he's kind of like, looks over at you. He's like, you're safe now.
Spoonful of poison makes the medicine go down. That's my wife.
All right. You make it over to the kitchen.
Yep.
And so you kind of
I
come in,
tossed the umbrella.
fold it back up, shake it.
It's
On fire.
Saliva is like,
fire.
it's raining humans out there.
It's raining men.
So anyway, after the storm stops, you
Well,
guys,
while that was happening, he took him out, so I'm gonna run down. I'm like, the guy that comes in, what are you doing?
Oh shit! That guy went inside.
yeah,
He's making a sandwich.
he's like, I'm making a sandwich for my friend up there.
All right, make it really good.
Okay.
He likes garlic, and I basically
Low and slow.
I'm gonna run back through because he went out around the corners. I don't know where he went, so
Yeah.
maybe he's out front with the wizard. So I'm gonna head that way.
Okay.
So as he's running towards the end of the house, I come around carrying the valise, dragging him by the collar behind me. To,
Do celerity again. Rip his head off. It'd be funny.
Time I
So
get
you
there.
went back into the house or around here?
No, in the house because it's raining fire.
Okay.
well, once the fire stopped, then I-
You said 5 rounds, so I
Yeah.
figured I have enough time to get
Yeah,
to that
you do.
door. By then, you're coming out, so I'm like, okay.
Basically, what's gonna happen? You're gonna run over here, come out the door as Franz comes around with the unconscious mage right around the corner. And you guys are all kind of like, oh, it stopped. Just as you come around the corner and you're like, oh, there you are, you hear a voice from this road, kind of a low, loud voice. And it's been a while since I've done it. Irish.
Oh, that Irish thing going on. Okay.
I'm here for the book. It's my book. I want it back.
It's my island.
It belonged to me. And I know it's here.
I'm in a van. I'm just standing there.
Yeah. Give me the book and I'll let you know. Continue to exist.
What is this?
And you see that one third guy I showed you a picture of?
Right there.
You got it.
He's kind of like 5'10", 5'11". As you see pictured, his dress is very... you would almost mistake him for a hobo, but as you start looking at it, it's like the big collar that would come up in a hood. It almost looks like a tunic with a belt and leggings, but it's all like ratty and just nasty looking and old. And you do see that he has some sort of symbol on his chest, and it looks like something from like the Crusades or something. You don't know what it is. But he's obviously Irish, and he's not very happy. And he walks up.
Sure. Franz wouldn't be able to identify.
Yeah, it's true.
Roll your intelligence and, I guess, investigation?
Or a cult.
This is
It's not really a cult, so it'd be
probably
more
history kind of stuff.
history or investigation.
You recognize him from an old tapestry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
from an old. What do they call them? Wood cuttings or?
Bayo. Okay.
Oh, target number for you would be 5.
3.
3. This is one of the marauders. He's dressed like a marauder from almost medieval times. And you know that some of them had been rumored to have gone way away from the empire. And there was a rumor that there were some that had made it down to Egypt and stole artifacts, tried to reclaim artifacts from there. Because when they got there, like, oh my God, look at all this gold stuff. And you're like, these Egyptian artifacts were found in Ireland, which is kind of weird.
They raided his keep.
Oh, hey, I've made mine.
Now-
Here.
Just offer some.
Everybody roll your intelligence, and this time I will allow occult, or if you have anything relating to like vampire lore or anything like
Just
that.
offer some cheddar bacon haggis. I'm sure it'll take.
Not really etiquette. If you have like investigation or
What's the
something like that.
number?
What's it says? I mean, what?
Probably 6.
Bureaucracy?
Because we're not.
I would say 6. Yeah. Maybe 6.
Bureaucracy.
No.
Finance.
I got 3.
Okay.
3 also.
3.
So it would be a cult and not investigation.
It would be investigation.
It would.
It could be investigation,
Whether was higher.
but I would allow occult. I guess I would allow occult.
What was the difficulty?
6.
6.
2.
No, I'm sorry, 5. 5.
5. 2.
5.
5
It's
with
vampire
3.
related. So okay. Did anybody not make it? Okay. 2. You got 2, right?
I got 3 with the 5.
3. Okay, you got 2. Okay. Yes, this is obviously a vampire, and the symbol you're looking at first you mistake it for something from the Crusades or something from that time period, because that's what he looks like. You start looking at the symbol as he starts coming closer to the light. It's actually a clan symbol, and it's the Assamites.
Ooh. Yeah.
They're like the assassins.
Is that the cross?
Let's find out.
Wonder if he could take a steak.
What's that, with or without the baked potato?
Oh, there's a baked potato behind it, I'm sure.
That's my. No, those are the scripting. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, he is an Assamite. And as he walks up,
You think
he's
I'm
kind of declaring that. And he looks over and he sees you and he's like, the book. Hand it over now.
Would you like some good pool of blood to sit down and talk? Because we're kind of in the middle of something here. I'm sure that we can come to an understanding where
He cut you off.
everybody will be happy.
The book is mine. I want it back.
But where did you get the book from? You got the book from Egypt, yes?
Yes.
And this is our Egyptian friend. We have a bit of difficulty here as to true ownership, which I'd be only more happy to judge.
He looks over at Omar. And Omar just kind of looks at him. Let's see.
I will jump down from Omar's shoulder.
Kind of good music for Omar looking at this guy.
It might be an old Knight Templar. Oh wow, cross always evolved with Templar. It's been rumored they got possessions of sacred artifacts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he's an Assamite.
It's an actual knight.
I did research. I did research.
I know you did.
Let's see. So
They make me look cuddly.
oh yeah,
That's for real. Yeah.
yeah, that's the afterlife. Oh, okay. Omar looks at this guy and kind of says, I remember you. I've seen you. I don't remember your name. He's like, well, that's funny. I don't either. It's been scratched from the memory of all I knew. That makes no difference. He's like, you were part of the marauders that were taken. The only marauder who lived and was taken. And right now I'll be taking my book back. Omar's like,
Got me lucky charms.
the
I
book.
haven't finished reading chapter 9 yet.
And Omar's like, I need that book. And it belonged to my people. I know who wrote that book. And he's like, if you'll not give it up, I'm gonna take it.
Would you like a lollipop instead?
So, what are you guys doing? He looks like he's about to do something.
While I'm
so-
standing behind Omar, I will change back to Anya.
Can I say something?
Sure.
No.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Magically produced.
So I have etiquette.
So, where'd you get that from? I'm not drinking it.
Wow. I gotta make it a sandwich is
You
weird.
should have gave it in the Dr. Pepper. We could have gotten out of this.
Yeah, I know. I would try to use my etiquette with vampire kind of thing.
Okay.
Do I need to roll that, or
Yes,
I
you
have
will
4
need to roll.
dots? What would that be with?
Manipulation.
Play
8.
rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock for it.
Crap. All right. What's the difficulty?
It would actually be his willpower, which is 7.
That's horsey sauce. Yeah, you don't want that on there. Ooh, it's gonna be rough.
5 successes.
5 successes.
Yes.
That's fine.
You're looking for mayonnaise? Mayonnaise?
I was thinking it was Arby's sauce.
There might be some of that back there.
Army sauce? I don't think there is, but
All right. So, what do you say to him?
All right. Well, basically, I'll read him in the proper way. Is there any sort of like a meeting or a council the vampires could come together and speak over an issue? I would know that kind of
They
etiquette.
do, yeah.
Before the prince.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's right there. So, you could do it right here.
Yeah. Okay. Venchensy, been true. You are before the prince of this location. Perhaps we can have a negotiation in a lineage in the proper way and speak unlike some sort of beasts and violence, but in a way it can be spoken about. Omar here only wishes to use the book, after which I'm sure it doesn't matter. That would probably be something back in possession. It's not something that we would keep as far as I'm understanding. If it's your property, well, very well. Omar needs to use it to rescue someone he loved, someone he remembers. If The book is to bring back your memories. I understand.
Oh, thank you.
Perhaps we can aid you in that effort. We are kindred, after all. Not savages or beasts. Whoever took this from you, perhaps allow us to bring that back. Make you an asset to the masquerade.
Do you have anything?
Second breakfast.
He doesn't know about second breakfast?
No.
Don't think so, Pip.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to add? You are the prince. He kind of looks over at you to see what you're gonna say.
Answer something is negotiated trade.
Simple to negotiate with.
I have a Malkavian. It's very valuable to me.
That's my.
You're gonna have a sandwich soon if you're into one of those.
Here you go.
We're gonna we have a pile of people.
The deal is only if he has lollipops. Then I'll take the deal.
I offered you the lollipops. Got a whole bag of them.
All right, Prince.
Yes. Oh, we could certainly provide a home for a very valuable Assamite. You would not have to be alone any longer.
Philosopher's Stone. Maybe.
I'll step out of the van at this point.
Actually, said you do not have to be alone any longer.
Oh, is that the wrong thing to say?
Oh, the right thing to say.
He's been alone.
We have lots of riches.
They don't call me an assassin.
Pizza.
Reflected.
So he actually kind of pauses that. You welcome me into your domain?
Why wouldn't I? If you can see reason, Venchensy has made an offer that I think is quite.
Enlightenment, it's just not a name. It's a place where
It's a way of living.
it's on a postcard. It's on a billboard. It's
Do you have a brochure? Because it sounds like you're renting one.
Yeah, and every new member gets a bell.
The deal's on.
We probably could use a nice Irish bar in town.
He kind of thinks and he's like, looks at Omar, you only need the book for a while? I just need the book for one thing. It does belong to my people, but if you feel it's yours, I would gladly relinquish it when I was done.
Probably going. Good thought.
Good job, Venchensy!
Yeah. And he, this guy says, if I may speak to you about staying here, you can keep the book. And he kind of like awkwardly, like he's remembering, and he kind of bows to you, like he's trying.
Not a game until Bobby cries.
Aww.
All right, Godfather, make an offer and can't refuse.
So he basically kind of tells you, give him the book. Omar.
To Omar. Okay.
Yeah. Omar takes it,
Yeah.
kind of like, and he bows. I thank you.
Then runs.
How much time do you need, Omar?
I don't know how long it will take. That's why I have Arthur.
Yeah, I was just
Shit,
gonna.
Arthur.
I was just gonna be wait,
Jack's like,
Francis.
oh shit, Arthur.
He
Pioneer.
was involved with something,
Yeah.
so they were getting along quite famously. I told him he was not needed, but he will help me. I need his help.
Well, I believe there's a bed and breakfast that's open. We can all go
In fact,
inside.
there's a guy making a sandwich in there.
And he walks out. Who?
Here's your sandwich.
And the drop dead.
And he just bolts as your dominate drops. So
Well, this you.
Omar takes the book and he's like,
I use presents on him. Oh, you're gonna stay in God.
okay.
Yeah. What's your name? Bob.
Bob.
All right, Bob.
If you want it to be Bob, it's Bob.
That's Bob. Clean up your mess. Your poor friends. Bob's a mess.
Oh, okay.
Your other Bobs are all.
Yeah, we won't talk about the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Bob, what's your medical plan? We're hiring at Venchensy Industries.
But can I call Francis?
Yeah. Actually, if you kind of think about it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was getting ready to say that when you
Just
said
then,
Arthur.
probably Francis pops out of the Umbra right there in the parking lot. Oh, wow. Is that an umbrella? That's weird.
ADARA, thanks for the follow.
He's like, I found out about the Wraith. He's cool. He's a nice guy. Apparently, this guy saved his daughter against being turned from a. And Omar's like, a follower of Set. Yes, that one. Arthur worked in a museum too. He was like a head of a museum, but he never believed in all the like us, which is funny, I think, now.
No.
But his daughter was being, God. He looks at Omar. Omar's like, enthralled. Yeah, enthralled by this follower of Set, and he came to realize it too late. And Omar was there and helped him get his daughter, save his daughter from him, but he died because the vampire guy broke his neck. So, but because of his daughter, he stayed here. So, but he owes this guy like a debt. So he's gone around helping him get his wife back because he helped save his daughter. So they're both nice guys.
Thank you, Francis. I'll look at Omar and say, you understand that I had to find out a little more.
I understand. Just then your phone goes off and you get a text from the wretched. Hamilton Stanwyck's a dick.
Right in the kind of a rump dick.
Very nice.
That's a good one.
He's like, yeah, he's kind of a weasel. He finds these artifacts and uses them for his own purposes. Apparently, he's been looking to find a mage who died in the Dark Ages or something. Wants to rejoin his spirit with a body, any body. And this vampire, or this mage, was looking into controlling vampires.
Imagine that. Well, that went south quick,
Yeah.
didn't it?
So he wanted to learn what that guy had known so he could control vampires.
Maybe we'll just give you to the Esmite to play with her later.
So
Hey, I've never had mage. Let's serve up a little taste.
You ever twisted a mage up before?
Yeah, you didn't like the whole mage idea. Would you like something to play with?
Make a magical sword.
immediately grumpy face. Oh yes.
Oh wait.
Give me
Take a little taste.
Do you taste some of his blood?
Yeah, of course.
It's like I just dropped acid.
yeah.
What the hell? You just kind of like, whoa,
Seen
whoa.
shadows.
Everything's so green, man.
Because he is so high.
They are so full of quintessence,
very-
the essence of magic, that you basically took a bite out of
A magic apple.
a magic apple,
You're on the screen.
pot brownie,
sorry,
whatever.
We're saying the G word.
Magic apple.
Magic apple. Magic
In
apple.
a pot or a pan, and that's how you
Yeah,
make them.
yeah. Yep. Best caramel you ever had.
I'm gonna look at the stuff in the vans. Is it?
It's a lot of old books, valuable books on like, some are on the occult, some are on history. There's a couple other items in there from the museum that are like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it would be used for, but it's pretty interesting.
Are the you said necklaces or whatever,
The amulets.
amulets, are they in there?
Yeah, some of them are.
Is the one for the Umbra in there?
Yes, it is.
Yes, Melody.
Yeah.
He's Rob-
Robitussin.
Done Robitussin.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Robin.
pocket the
My
One from the-
my prince, I suggest
the
read.
Umbra, yeah.
Take everything in the vans, read that belongs to the museum, return to the museum. The rest I would like to have time
Actually,
to study before.
I say to the Nameless one,
I will leave it up to you.
Is there
what you
anything in
think
here that's
needs
yours
to
also?
return and what needs future research.
The Yosemite?
yeah, the answer might.
These snozberries taste like snozberries.
Are there no guards still
What are you
alive?
doing?
Technically alive?
Well,
Because I need to replace my
Yeah, yeah. The guards who are alive, if anybody needs to replenish the blood pool,
Yes, I do.
I'll take one.
Bob's works for me now.
Technically, the three, the umbrella is still alive, right?
I got that character. He's gonna be so messed
I don't think
up.
I want to suck on the
He's
umbrella.
gonna be so
I'm
messed
actually trying to a little kind of be friendly, ask somebody.
Okay.
So,
He actually is kind of like, you notice he came in like, give me the book. I want the book. But as soon as you're like, you may have a place here, he's like, okay, yeah. Like he's real timid.
no, but I'm serious. Is there anything in these vans that belong to you? Also,
He actually looks at some of the stuff and he's like, oh, this. And he sees there's a ring that was with the artifacts that didn't, it looked Egyptian.
right?
And he's like, there. And he immediately grabs it and puts it on. He's like, you almost see him like, yes,
Is that-
thank you.
Is that
You're welcome.
acceptable?
My name is Jakob, by the way.
I didn't really
Pleasure
get
to
a
meet
chance to
If you need help with
Look
anything
at
while you're in
but-
this place, please let me know.
seems
I
kosher.
may.
As long as you agree.
And if I can sneak in there after I come down from my high escapades.
Oh, it's going to be a couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long if you just took a drink of blood.
Yeah.
It lasts
You
for
didn't
about
guzzle.
20
No, I
minutes.
just had
Yeah.
taste. Try and grab that one with the steak.
Oh, the wood amulet.
Yeah, the wood amulet.
Actually, Omar would probably grab that and give it to you. He's like, you seem very
Now-
interested in this.
Hold on. I just talked to
What?
Franz.
What?
He's going to
It's
decide what
insured.
can be just.
It's insured. What are you worried about?
He works, he's with the museum.
Take a photo. Yeah. I send it to your email.
You guys can
You can
discuss
use
that.
it whenever you need. How's that?
Well, Omar will actually go over and tell you it is a wooden amulet. There is a wood ward. There's nothing wrong with it. I could make more if you wish.
What?
Really?
It will take some time, but I could make them. Just like this. And he pulls, like, out of his shirt, he's got this. It looks like an amulet made out of copper and bronze. It's like literally hammered into shape, but it's got some hieroglyphs on it. He's like, this is a metal ward. Protects against metal.
Oh, that's how they turn.
water.
Yes, the bullets.
Well, a mommy's saying that it's going to take time.
And he
It's like,
kind of looks
it
over
could
and
be
he picks up
500
one of the
years.
rifles. He's like, yes. He prominently displays the metal ward, and he just grabs it, twists it, sets it back down.
What the hell?
Oh.
These take
Well-
considerably longer to make.
Well, if you can make another one, of course I'll give this one back to the museum because it's an actual artifact. That's fine. In the meantime, I'll hold on to it.
I'm going to go around and collect all these stake shooting shotguns that I can find.
Hey, Bob, who's the manufacturer?
Probably about
of
this
these?
time, it's been like 20 minutes or so. You hear footsteps coming up from this side of the house, and you see Needles and Clay Everett, that guy, and the girl, Nicole, walking up.
Oh,
And he's like, Needles like, hey, sorry I didn't join you, but I got a message from these guys.
wrong. Hey, you all right, kid?
She's like, yeah, I'm fine.
Look her all over.
Nicole has
Like
been
roughly, I'm
Nicole
like-
has been here for a few months, so she's learned as much as she could from you guys. Like
Yeah.
you've taken her out to show her here's how we feed, here's how we do things,
Yeah.
here's this, here's that, and she's like, I think it's time for me to go on to my next step of the journey.
No.
And Everett is like, yes, and I think I've got a different route for us to take. And he kind of looks over him. Mr. Al Amin, Omar turns around. He's like, could I speak to you about the prophecy? And Omar is kind of like, I'll have to ask again, which prophecy? And he's like, the prophecy child. And Omar looks down at the girl and he's like, yes, I would love to be involved in that.
Well,
I have some other business to attend to. And he's like, well, we'd like to help you with that. We've spoken to Arthur. She's like, yeah, Arthur's here. I can talk to him. The Umbra, the underworld.
Wait. You mean you're going to go now? Today?
Oh, let's do have a party.
Yeah. I mean, come on. There's so much to learn. I was going to take you to Washington. You know, the
I
mile.
have to point out the umbrella. She hasn't learned about this yet.
Yeah, the umbrella. But, you know, we were going to go flight side. We're going to go jet set. And you haven't really met him yet. You can't know Venchensy almost like, hey, what do you mean?
Yeah, like all of a sudden he's like, don't go.
Hey,
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
You know?
She's like, well, we can stay for a bit, can't we? And Mr. Everett is like, yes, we can stay for a bit. I would like to converse
What?
with friends in the woods.
Good. I'll get the plane ready. We'll take a flight.
It's not that long. Around here.
Perhaps we could arrange a party for tomorrow night, and then that morning, if it's
Yeah,
Morning.
we have a few more things to do.
Yeah.
won't
rush
be
it,
so
Prince.
hurried.
It's advisor. I think you should take your time.
I will take as much time as they require. But a party tomorrow.
Omar is like, and you, Mr. Everett is he who sees the ways. He's like, oh, yes. He's like, well, we will discuss this back at one of our places. We will see you tomorrow evening. Thank you. And Omar is like, thank you so much for getting this book. I didn't want to do it the other way, but I did need to defend the book.
Well,
I guess
maybe you can figure out what's happening to Mr. Nameless here.
Well, if you're not going to destroy him immediately, I could find out.
No.
Wow.
We are not going to
Don't think
destroy
we
him.
can.
Why would we?
He is under my protection.
Oh, the nameless fellow. I thought you meant Stanwyck.
Oh no, he's already dead.
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Not dead yet.
Oh, excuse me, he's not dead.
He was locked up.
He's twisted into a pretzel.
Yeah, he's already
For the party.
dead. He's like got his hand. He's not dead yet. Nope, he's not.
No, he's
dead.
good. Yeah, he's totally fine. Nothing wrong with him.
Well,
See,
I mean-
bye, everybody.
Now my head will leave my body. That's good.
As a bon vivant, I think I might like to get someplace safe and taste a little of the mage myself.
Oh, okay.
Become my blood.
You're gonna go get some.
My stash.
Your office, my prince?
How about the prince has a house, right?
All we got to do is
If you want an
remove
infinite
his tongue so
supply,
he
I can
can't
always
cast any
just
magic.
heal
We're
him
good.
every time. Like, I have ways of making sure that he lasts a long time.
I adore that thought, but I don't adore that thought.
Jacob's like, I think it's great.
It could be dangerous. I mean, we don't know what he can do. It's, you know.
Probably just keep him under just enough.
Well, obviously he's not very powerful when he got zipped around a corner and a nose broke.
Well, I can alter his mind.
Yeah, between
How's that?
a few of us, we're fine.
I can alter his mind.
Make me a
Right.
sandwich.
I have lots of
Well, what the hell?
bets
Let's have some fun.
to make sure that he's always okay, but still alive.
Sounds good to me.
I'll come to an agreement.
It's not into torture. That's not what we're going to do.
As you guys pause,
Yeah, he's
like
not conscious.
the three werewolves and the mummy are like, well, we'll see you tomorrow night. Well,
They hear me say I don't want that.
yeah. But they pretty much excuse
I'm going to start
themselves.
getting
Well,
these
I thought we
fans
were
back over to the museum.
If I go to
Right.
Needles or on the way out,
Oh, needles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I go, and the
I
girl
believe
says,
what
"Do
you're
this."
saying.
Yeah, and he sees ways. I'm like,
What? No, seriously.
Yeah,
This is I'm going to go to the museum. I'm not going to say
so who's going to be in charge of it? I mean,
Well, I'm going to. He who sees ways is like,
I'm purposely going to walk to the trunk of my car and see if they smell anything.
as you guys are walking. Yeah. He's like, well, I will be with her on this leg of the journey. We're going to help Omar in the Umbra and in the underworld reclaim his wife's spirit. And then she can learn from not only Omar, but also Arthur. More
That's
about
good.
the deep Umbra and
Yeah.
the underworld and the dead. She is a silent strider after all, so they are part of her heritage, actually.
Well, I'm thinking this wasn't by design. It just maybe it was by design. I mean, this is fate that this Oma person walked into the light and had to be. Fortunately, what I'm saying is I'm going to drive up a card so that she doesn't have to run out of money and use it when she needs. But I want to have it, whoever's in charge of it, she holds it.
Oh, well, if you're
Plus, I can track her through her financing. So that's Venchensy's thoughts.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, she'll have resources.
yeah. He says, well, if you're actually looking for a protector, it would be a guru by the name of Chiquana.
Well, if you are in contact with him, I'll
And
give
you met Chiquana.
Right.
He's like, well, I can send him word.
Yeah, so I'll have his card so that way, she won't have to worry about eating out of a dumpster or some crazy thing like that.
Because the mummy couldn't possibly have any money after all these
Right.
He walked
Yeah,
in, he's like, I found this hair from ancient Egypt. How much is that worth?
yeah, and it's like, you're Joe. Yeah, you need an ATM card.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, well, I will see if he would be.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. That was me, and I'm kind of noticing, do they smell anything at the trunk?
If they do, they don't pass it off.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right. Hit the back of the trunk. All right, good.
it pops open. What's that? Is that a werewolf hunting gun?
It's silver everywhere. Yeah, I found this guy had it back there. I threw it in here so they couldn't use it.
They would
It's in
move you.
Venchensy Industries.
So yeah, basically they part ways. You guys can settle down, and over the next couple days, they will depart very joyously and move on to the next leg of the Prophecy Child story. And you guys have a new person staying. You're going to find out the Nameless. He was from Ireland. He was part of the Marauders, and when they went to Egypt, they actually got ambushed by an Assamite. And this Assamite did like the Predator, like trying to take him out one by one, and he was the one that lasted the longest and was the most creative in trying to protect himself. So the Assamite turned him. And he's like, you would make a great Assamite, but he never asked permission. So he was killed, and the progeny escaped, but he was exiled. So he calls himself the Nameless, and somebody dominated him to not remember his name. They even exiled him from himself.
Oof.
So he went back to Ireland with his ill-gotten gains, and he basically found a cave and held up and went into torpor. Like he did the earth meld thing kind of thing where he went underground. Well, when these guys came into this cave, these archaeologists were looking around, it caused part of the cave to cave in, and they got what they could. And one of the archaeologists' assistants was caught in the cave in and killed. And they were like, oh my God, that's horrible. Well, when he was crushed, the blood seeped into the earth and woke up the Assamite. And after at least several months of him getting his strength back, he came back. He's like, hey, where's all my shit? He was mad, and he could sense where it was, so that's why he came all the way here to get it back.
Right.
And he was just selfish. It was
I
like,
teach him how to
it
drive.
was basically the only thing he had to tie himself to his past and what happened to him. And that ring, you'll find out, was the ring of his sire that he actually managed to get a hold of. And he was like treated with well respect. It was just they exiled him. So he really doesn't like other Assamites because he was exiled. He doesn't, I mean, as a general.
Right.
So if like Assamites are always honor bound, he's like, you want me to kill an Assamite? I'll do it. And he has. So it's like, oh my God. So
Cool.
yeah. So that's his story.
He's going to become my new best friend.
Yeah. And to give you guys an idea, Omar will find the soul of his wife and get her back. Arthur decides to stay with them because now that he's learned that the occult is real, he didn't believe it, and his daughter almost succumbed to it, and he fought this thing and got killed, but he can still see his daughter. She's one of his fetters, and now he's like, I need to protect people who don't believe in this stuff. So he follows Omar to do all these good things to help people. That's what Omar's been doing this whole time. Stanwyck, you'll find out, is just a dick. He wants the stuff for the magic power, and his whole goal was to get that mage back so he could learn how to control vampires, which enough torture will he's not going to say, "Oh, I wanted to control all you guys." But if you torture him enough, or
Oh yeah,
whatever,
I've got people.
or dominate
That's
him,
my specialty.
dominate him
Okay,
when you're doing
a little
it,
bit of
he's going to have to tell you. So he was all about that. So
You gotta scratch your back. We put your finger back there.
Shink.
Like the Deadpool.
yeah.
Oh,
Not in a good way.
Good one.
Okay, Dave.
Thank you.
Thanks, me.
Did we do plain Q there?
Huh?
Did we do plain Q on you? So
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I wasn't sure how you were going to handle getting to his house and doing all that. And you guys did really, really well. I must admit, I didn't expect the running up and grabbing the mage and just knocking his ass out. But it worked. I no way could I expect the ball or the
It's kind of
umbrella.
like what Melty suggested, to just walk up and ask him, hey, can we
Yeah.
same.
So
It was kind of like Braxton with the witches in the modern day back
Oh, in Deadly
Noir. He went for the book.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm with Josh up there. It's better get good scotch to throw at the party. I bet.
Well, that's it for us tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to come back every Tuesday night to check out, see what our social medias will tell you what we're playing next. So make sure you like, subscribe, and join all those.
What will we play next
Yeah,
week?
so we'll play next week. Make sure you follow Celtic Honey on all our. The link to her stuff in the description of this video. So when this gets posted, it's also on the Halloween special video. Has her link too. And thank you very much for coming. We really appreciate you.
Yes.
I had
So much
blast.
fun.
Might see her again in the future. You never know.
Awesome. Love to have you.
We'll let you know when there's more vampire coming out.
If you want to see us on other days, like I said, go to our YouTube channel. There you can find all of our live streams that we've recorded and put into the playlist as per game in chronological order, so you can follow all of the storylines that we do in all the games that we play.
Over 30 of them.
That's right.
That's crazy.
I want to personally give a shout out to Pocket Bard, who is giving us some music tonight to get a little bit drama by. So check them out. It's pocketbard.app. And of course, a big shout out to Dice Goblins, which are out of St. Louis. Check those guys out. Dicegoblins with a Z.com. You can find links to them on the description of this video as well. Thank you to Dale for running the game tonight. Yay! Thank you to the Dragon's Den for hosting the game. Mike for fixing all the technical prowess.
I don't know about that.
Bobby for the editing.
Hey.
Again, Celtic Honey for showing up. Brad for being extremely weird. And Onyx Publishing, who now owns Vampire the Masquerade. But thank you to
White Wolf.
White Wolf,
Yeah,
who originally invented the game.
Yes.
And
Much
thank
love.
you to Rob for being our voice and our
PR guy.
PR guy there.
I'm Peon Guy. Make sure to buy this game if you get a chance. Go to your local gaming store, tell them the Rockin' Tour site sent you and said, what? Rockin' Tour site? No, Raccoon Tour.
And they're still going to go. I don't know who you're talking about.
And then show them who we are, because that's just awesome.
But don't drop your pants because that's still illegal in most states.
I don't know why they would.
But that's it for us tonight, folks. Thank you for
Right.
joining us. Good night.
Good night.